could identify a market that I want to buy property in the US faster than I can identify something that I want to buy in fucking Windsor.
Yeah, because it's,
like I'm not even joking. The next step is selecting the market.
That's my debate. My
listen. I like your suggestion is the proper one. Okay, but in practicality, the problem that I have with that is sometimes it may not work, and it may put people in a very uncomfortable scenario that might cause them to shy away from making moves. That's the problem that I have with it. It's a very audacious move, buying outside of your own market, and a lot of people are very uncomfortable with it. That's why I'm saying if it makes you not, afford the if it doesn't allow you to get into the real estate market or whatever, then you should do whatever makes you comfortable getting in.
For sure. Again, if you can invest in your own backyard, do it. But I don't know, 80% of the calls I'm getting are from Vancouver and Toronto and GTA buyers. Because they can't buy there. I
get it. I get it.
But yes, if you're listening right now and you're in some sub-market, you should be starting out in your own market, and then you pick a strategy that works for your market, and then go start there, right?
Yeah.
For the other people, I don't know. I guess I personally would pick my strategy or pick my market first, right?
Yeah, and listen, like I just said, I agree with you. I actually do agree with you that fundamentally that is the best move. But like I said, that may... that might deter someone from actually doing something. So that's why I'm saying, like, if it's going to deter you from actually making a move, then save enough capital to do something in your own backyard if you can't afford it right now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, pick your market, and your own market automatically basically trumps any other market because of your, like, the home field advantage. It's your home backyard.
Now what I'm saying, like, what I do agree with you is if you can't do it in your own backyard, or if you're comfortable starting or doing whatever outside of your own backyard, right, you should go wherever the fundamentals dictate is the best market.
Exactly.
100%. I totally agree. I for sure agree.
And as we're looking at the U.S., right, you start kind of broad, right? What are the fundamentals of the U.S. market? And I'm sitting here like, okay, frick, they have amazing beach, like, oceanfront property all on the coast. They have great weather down south. And then I zoom out a little bit further and I say, okay, well, there's a shortage of housing in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
So I'm taking a broad scope, and then I'm saying, okay, and then I zoom in. What are the trends in the U.S.? Okay, we talked about people leaving New York and going to Florida. We talked about people leaving California, going to Texas and Arizona. So then I'm going to zoom in a little bit further. I'm going to get a little bit more narrow. And then I'm going to identify those like the U.S. is big, man. It's 10 times the Canadian market in terms of population. So you have to be a little bit more careful, I think.
Yeah,
there's only so many cities in Canada.
It is a more volatile market down there.
It's hard to get burned in Canada because there's only like 20 or 30 cities, like legit. In the U.S., there's like 500 major cities.
But it's really easy to pinpoint the ones that really work.
Agreed. It's not that hard.
Yeah, they also have like much more like robust analytics over there to depict like which cities are doing what. Like it's way easier. It's actually way easier to predict things and what's happening in the U.S. than it is in Canada.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Even, man, I tell people all the time, it's not that hard to see what's going on in the stock market. We overcomplicate things. Occam's razor, right?
Yeah.
Look at Netflix 10 years ago. You could see that they're about to everybody has Netflix. You could see Tesla. You could see Amazon. You can see these companies. You said that most people, they don't trust their own gut to see what's going on. We talk about the most basic of all, weather and beachfront.
Yeah.
Like, how much more do you need?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a good starting point. And then zoom into the fundamentals. Okay, what's going on in North Miami? What's going on in Austin, Texas? What's going on in this city? What's a market that's a little bit below the median price there that has that weather and those fundamentals? Who has a shortage of housing? Which cities? This is not that hard.
No.
Like, we could probably figure out some good cities within a week or two of just a little bit of research.
A week or two?
Yeah.
Like, probably do in 20 minutes.
Yeah. The same amount of time that it takes you to buy a single family home or a duplex, we could probably identify a hot market and then go dig deeper.
I could identify a market that I want to buy property in the U.S. faster than I can identify something that I want to buy in Windsor.
Yeah, because it's,
like, I'm not even joking. Like,
for sure.
I don't, because I don't have to get up from my desk. It's easy to find the info.
Yeah.
You know, it actually is easier to find the analytics for something that I want to buy in the US.
And it's fundamentally driven, right?
Yeah.
Like it's based on statistics, it's based on population, it's based on population growth and these other things, which is not that hard. The data's right there. US has way more data than
It does,
Canada.
like way
Try
more.
to find this stuff in Canada. Like
Way more. Like in Canada, you're kind of relying on the government to produce the data.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. They're way too slow. They're
Yeah,
you know, who the knows where it's coming from. And you know that's why I like the US for that matter too. So I would agree with you. Okay, fine. I submit.